What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Prime Energon, and today, yes, I'm a little late to the party. We're going to be checking out the Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Optimus Prime. Now, I've always wanted to get this figure just because he is so G1 inspired, Optimus Prime, and I've always wanted to get it, and he's pretty cheap right now on Amazon for way under $30. So a fantastic figure from the War for Cybertron Netflix cartoons, Siege, and here he is in all of his glory, and I have to say, he looks fantastic. This is what a Voyager class should be as far as scale goes. We'll find out a little bit and compare them to the Rise of the Beast Voyager class and see how much they have shrunken. So here is Optimus Prime in all his glory. He does come with two accessories. Let's go ahead and take those off. That way we can do a quick walk around on Optimus Prime himself, and then we'll take a look at the actual weapons. Very nicely done with that head sculpt. I love it. He looks very G1 accurate, as you can see on the sides right there. Really nice blue eyes, nice silver for the mouthpiece right there. No hollowness on the back. You could actually see some detail on the back of his head as well, and he does have a little neck right there. Some nice orange headlights on the front, yellow, orange, whatever the hell you want to call it. Some nice detailing on the inside, which reminds me of the Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. Taking a look at his chest area, a little bit of a neck right there, some nice white right here with some nice silver, and this legendary yellow right here for the waist, and the lights looks fantastic. You do get some sort of dry brushing right here to make him look a little bit more dingy. Some people might like that, some people won't. For me, it doesn't really matter. It just adds a little bit more battle damage on here. And then taking a look at the legs right here, very nicely done, very G1 expired legs for that. Some nice inside paneling for the legs, looks really good. Checking out the outside, you do get the wheels right there, nice Cybertronian like wheels, and I definitely do like his Cybertronian mode. It looks very futuristic and spacey. Taking a look at the arms again with that dirty dinginess right there for the arms, and the smokestacks are painted in silver. They could have done a little bit of a better job with that painting for the arms. Taking a look at the forearms right here, some nice detail on the inside. You do get the sort of guns for truck mode just hanging about right there. A little bit of arm kibble, and then taking a look at the side with this paneling, looks really good. Nice detailed on there, a lot of detail with that paneling, very Cybertronian looking. He just looks the parts. Some Autobot symbol right there, again with that dinginess. Taking a look at the back, he does have a bit of a backpack, but it is nicely detailed. At least you get some ports back here for some weapon storage if you want to store his weapons. Taking a look at the back of the legs, very nicely done. Again, no hollow spaces. They managed to fill those in with these panels. And taking a look at the feet, very nicely done with the feet. And very simplistic, some nice silver right here for the toes. And this is completely out of just regular gray plastic. And you can see some wheels right here, Cybertronian wheels on this side of his waist right there. Looks really good. I definitely love this head sculpt. One of my favorites. Very clean, very nicely done with that head sculpt right there. So as far as articulation goes, his head is on a ball joint, can do a full 360, look up and down, some tiltage right there for his head. Very nicely done, not too loose, not too tight. I think it's actually really good. Arms can go all the way around and all the way back, because these little skirts move right there as well. You do get some bicep rotation, so that's nice, and a little over 90-degree bend at the bicep. You do get some wrist rotation as well, so that's fantastic. You do get waist rotation, which isn't hindered by the backpack, so that's quite nice in my opinion. Legs can kick about that far before hitting this front piece right here. So I would like to see maybe these go up like a little skirt to give a little bit more movement. They can kick that far back, and he can do the full splits, do a little Van Damme kick, high up kick, and he can do the splits. You do get some rotation right here and at the thighs and at the knees. That's due to transformation, and you do get well over a 90-degree bend at the knee. You get some ankle tiltage as well. No forward and backward toes, they just go forward due to transformation. And I think he's very nice, very sturdy too. The plastic on here is actually quite nice, and he's got a good weight to him. He's not flimsy or cheap. He feels really good, and I think this series of Transformers was actually really good because they gave us nice quality figures with some nice quality plastic, and they just feel really good when it comes down to these figures. And here is the box, very nicely done. With the Transformers Siege War for Cybertron, some nice artwork right here on the side. You get Optimus Prime, Transformers, War for Cybertron. Over here on the side again, with that, he is a Voyager class. Here's some nice artwork on the back. You do get these Battle Masters, which you had to purchase separately to give them a little bit more blast effects and little guys to make weapons as well. But here is his Cybertronian truck mode, looking very Cybertronian and spacey. And here is Optimus Prime wielding his axe and his gun. This is at the bottom right here. At the top right here, some more War for Cybertron trilogy. I love the artwork and the box work. You do get this clear plastic to protect the actual Transformer, so that's good. He is a Voyager class. Now quickly taking a look at his weapons, he does get this nice battle axe, which also doubles as a shield. So if you were to fold these in, fold this up, and then bring this back, he can use this as a shield, which is really nice and a very cool idea. Right here, you can just slap it on the side of his arm to have it as a shield. So that's really cool. If you don't want to do that, like I said, you could just flick this open and then flick this up, flick this down, and he can wield it as an axe. So that's also very nice right there. Very nicely done. I do love the detail on here with that black Autobot symbol and the black and silver. Looks very nicely detailed. They did not paint the handle right here, but it's still nice scope worked on there. You get another peg over here to store away inside of the blade. Not much going on right there. Some more black plastic. A little bit more detail on the actual blade itself. Still nicely done when it comes down to his battle axe. His gun is a bit hollow, but actually very G1 looking. When it comes down to his ion blaster, you get a port up here for storage, just made out of a regular shiny glossy plastic, no paint whatsoever. And you can have him wielding his gun and wielding his axe to kick some ass and take some names. Very nicely done. They are blast effect compatible if you have any blast effects to put on there. So very nice when it comes down to the Siege War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. So as far as comparison, here is Siege Optimus Prime up against Transformers Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. As you can see, the scaling, we've gone backwards. Come on, Hasbro. This is Voyager class now. This is a deluxe class. Technically, look at the scaling on this. He is a lot smaller than this guy over here. So yeah, we've gone back. So there you go. Rise of the Beast Voyager class Optimus Prime. Here he is up against Dark of the Moon, Buzzworthy Bumblebee Jetwing Prime. And this is a Voyager class right here. Pretty much the same size. This is what I'm talking about. This is how they used to be. So there you go, up against Dark of the Moon, Optimus Prime. And last but not least, here he is up against Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime. Again, Voyager class. This is a knockoff, but still exact same mold and exact same build and size right there. So very similarly sized when it comes down to that. So as far as transformation, he is pretty fun to transform. Let's go ahead and take off his weapons And again, for weapon storage, you can pretty much just store these on the back of his backpack over here if you want to store these away. Have him wielding that like so. You can fold them up and store these on the back as well if you want to do that for weapon storage. So as far as transformation goes, pretty much going to just straighten up his arms and bend them forward like that. Make sure his head is straight. Make sure the legs are straight and as well, just to get things started. You're going to come on over to the toes and pretty much knock the toes and the heel spurs in, just like so. And then now you're going to rotate right here at the knee, full around to where they are backwards. Rotate around, make sure they are straight. You're going to take this panel and flick it out and fold it in on itself, and then you're going to fold this out. It is on a little bit of a ratchet. Just get those nicely out of the way. Do the same thing over here. Flick this out and fold it down, and then flick this out. And now you could rotate the wheels and just unsnap them and just swing them around just like that. They will snap into place. Do the same thing on this side. Swing that around and boom. Make sure the feet are completely straight. And you're going to come on here on this side and you're going to get two little panels right here on his kneecaps, which are going to come up. So you're pretty much going to swing those up. Get your nail underneath this one, swing that up, and now you could combine them right here at the feet. And then now for the rest of it, you're going to go ahead and undo his backpack and just swing this around. And then you're going to rotate right here. There's a little mushroom peg that all of this is going to get rotated around just like so. You could bring the arms back and just move this up to where you get enough clearance to bring the actual arms full back just like so. And then all right here is going to get snapped in half right at his crotch area, as you can see, just like so. And then bring all of this back just like so. You're going to go ahead and just take these panels from the arms and detach them. You're going to swing around his little front turrets for his guns. Swing those around, flick that up. And classic G1 Optimus Prime transformation with the arms. You're going to take the wheels and just detach from this little compartment right here and swing this whole assembly down just like so. Do the same thing over here, detach and swing down, extend them fully. There are multiple joints in here and just swing those fully down. Now you can take the arms and rotate, and the fists are going to go right in this little compartment right here, and just swing everything forward just like that. Make sure these cannons are out of the way. Make sure this is completely up, and you're going to snap in that panel just like that. Come on over to this side again, swing the arm in, tuck it into that little compartment and flick that in. Now you're going to take the chest piece and just completely open it up just like that. Would have been nice if there was a little matrix of leadership. You could tell that they had some detail in there to make it to where they could have had some detail in there. You're going to flick the head in just like so, tuck it in. You're going to come up here to the top panel and undo these latches, swing these open, and then you're going to bring this gray plastic bumper piece out. Can be a little hard to get to. Pretty much going to bring that out just like so. And then now you can go ahead and start collapsing everything in on itself from the top part. And then this whole piece, top piece, is going to come down, and make sure these doors are out of the way. A little bit of a clearance issue right here. Just make sure that these side panels clear the doors very nicely and gently, because there's a lot of clear plastic on here. And just make sure that everything just snaps down just like so. And then you're going to bring this whole piece down, the whole front bumper, and just make sure that that is nicely in place. And then now you're going to get these two tabs, which are going to go into that notch just to solidify everything. Close that in, bring over here, close that in, And then now you can bring the gun turrets forward, and you're gonna get this little tab that's gonna go into these side notches over here, and just snap that into place, just like so. And then now you could go ahead and close the windshield and make sure that snaps into place. And then the wheels are gonna go ahead and come up. Make sure the legs are nicely straightened. The wheels are gonna come up and sort of snap into place, just like so. Make sure you get enough clearance in there just to bring everything out, and they will snap into place just like so. Can be a little tricky, but there you go. And then these panels on the side are pretty much going to come forward. You're going to get this little tab right here, blue tab, that's going to go right into that notch right there, and just snap that shut. And then come on over here, do the other one. You get another tab down here, which is going to go right on that tab on his leg as well. And just make sure you line everything up perfectly. And there you go for Cybertronian truck mode Siege Optimus Prime. And I have to say, he does look freaking awesome. I love these little gun turrets on the front, little Gatling guns right there, looks really good. This clear plastic with the Cybertronian and all the circuitry detail underneath this glass, these large intakes up top, looks really good. All of this is a blue plastic, which looks really nice. Taking a look at the sides again with that detail, a lot of detail over here. Not as much dinginess on the truck mode. As you can see a little bit right here. These were front of the shoulders. Taking a look at these gas cans on the side, really cool. The wheels, very nice in Cybertronian. They are painted silver, so that's really good. And these wheels are covered, but they also are painted, so that's really nice touch. Taking a look at the back, here are the front of the toes, back of the truck. Unfortunately, no way to connect a hitch or the trailer on here, so that is a missed opportunity. It's a bit long, but I kind of dig it. I like it. Taking a look at the smokestacks up here, very nicely done, short smokestacks. You get the Autobot symbol right there. Some nice silver paint for the windows, side windows. And again, with that clear plastic showing off some detail on the inside. And here he is at the bottom. Nice and compact. Here he is up top. Nice and compact. And as far as weapon storage goes, you can fold up the actual shield and just fold everything up. And you can store this on the back right here with this peg and store that away. As far as the gun, they have it showing up top. You can do that if you want. Personally, I like to have it on the side over here just to make things a little bit more streamlined. Or what you can do is take the shield off, and you're going to get this port at the top of the gun right there. You can go ahead and put this on top and then put the gun on here and store everything away nice and neatly, just like so. And I think he looks really good. This is a really nice big Cybertronian truck. Compared to Rise of the Beast, this is nice. There's also an alt mode, which I don't know if Hasbro intended, but you can pretty much make this guy a hovercraft. If you swing the wheels down, there is a little notch right here that's going to go onto the side of the wheel, just like so. And then swing this other side down, and then bring these side wheels down. Just go ahead and snap these down just like so. There is no snapping point on these, but you can make them into a hovercraft if you wanted to do so. Very nice and futuristic. Just see them flying around on the ground just like that. Really cool, fun trick to do. And if you don't like that, you can just snap the wheels back, bring the wheels back around, and just snap everything back into place. He does roll around quite nicely. The wheels are textured, so you do get a lot of noise since they have these little treads on them. But he rolls around quite nicely, and in my opinion, just looks really nice. Definitely a lot bigger than the Rise of the Beast truck mode. So very nice when it comes down to Siege Optimus Prime. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If you didn't and thought it sucked, give it a thumbs down, and don't forget to subscribe and click that bell icon that way you get notified on future videos just like the one you watched today. Thank you guys for joining me on Prime Energon, and I will see you next time. Peace.